For the past 3 days, I've been craving for jollof rice. Honestly, it's been long I made jollof rice in my kitchen. And today I decided to fix it up. Okay, so come along with me. Let's do this. But then there is this story I saw on Instagram, guys. I would love to gist you guys while I'm cooking. Okay, my people, what we women cannot do does not exist. I was scrolling through the streets of Instagram and I saw this post. My people, this is something else, honestly. Well, this is not a tutorial, okay? I'm not here to teach you guys how to make this jollof rice. I'm just making this jollof rice for myself, So I don't need your unsolicited advice. You know, some of you can advise so much. The oil is too much, this, that. So this is just me making the jollof rice for myself the way I want it, okay? So let's just dive into this true life story. My people, this one, it shocked me. The story goes this way. How my wife lied our son just to hide the big secret from me. So he wrote, I dated my wife for 5 years and married her after we graduated from the university. Things were not really going well with us, but we decided to get married just so people don't mock our relationship. After about 4 months, she got a job offer from a bank and was being paid well. I was happy for her while I kept praying and pushing to be a better man. We were really happy, but I wasn't, because a man without money is always not valued. I noticed this particular man that always drops my wife off most times from bank. When I asked, she would always say he is her boss, and because of her hard work, he always helps drop her off. Most times, this particular number calls her at night, and when I asked, she would always say it's business related. I believed her and never doubted her for once. Because why shouldn't I believe a woman who works so hard to put food on our table? Plus, I trusted her so much. I decided to go into Forex, and with determination, God helped me and I became stable. At this point, we had a son and a daughter, and I loved them so much. My son had her facial resemblance and my daughter had mine. My wife got some relief because I now make money and take care of my family. I pleaded with my wife to quit her job since I already have more than enough to take care of us, but she said no. Her reasons were because she didn't want to be idle. I decided to open a mini mart for her so she can manage, but she insisted she wanted to continue with her banking job. I agreed, not because I can't stop her, but because even as my wife, she still has an opinion of her own. After 1 year, I decided to relocate abroad with my family so we can start up a new life out there. She was happy about the whole idea and can't wait to travel abroad. So we started getting things ready, including buying lots of food items too. We were supposed to get few tests done, and this was when everything started. I kept reminding her to go for the test, but she always picks up one excuse or the other, and then finally ends up not going. We were running out of time, so I told her I would take the kids to the lab next 3 days, and she agreed. I started noticing her moody eyes and body languages. She was just always dull, and I knew something was bothering her. I asked her. She said, work stress. Stop the work now. She said no. The next day, my kids went to school, only to be called by the school that my son was vomiting blood. I called my wife, but she wasn't picking up. Probably that was why the school called me. So I rushed to the school and I was told he has been taken to the hospital. Before I got to the hospital, my son don't die. The doctor said it was food poisoning. How? When? Where? By who? I kept asking this particular question and was still reaching out to my wife, but she wasn't picking up. Watch out for part 2.